So just about set and on the hill, Framber Valdez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball. And they get Turner for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alec Bohm.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
And that one just missed off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Batting third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 outs. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
On the ground. And foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. Rip towards third. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And that's outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses. 3-1. Cam Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. For a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, slides for the stop, over to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Christian Walker. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. The 1-2. That's inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a high chopper. Boom. Throws on to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yainer.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
Cutter inside can be a backbreaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Cooper Hummel up next for the Astros. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Hot shot to third. Boom. Throws on to first. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston. And now the first baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, Phillies down a run. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Stephen Oker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. Walker steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Phillies strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
And that's outside. And a full count now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On the ground at first. Kennedy takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Isaac Paredes.
2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Castellanos squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Stephen Oker won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Brown.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Boom. On at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes Real Muto. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Max Kepler at the plate. Check swing, called strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him! Two away. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now the DH spot, Jose Altuve.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
That one
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's
and foul ball. Inside 3-2 the count. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be Jake Myers. Man at second. Just missed. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first in time. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. We played 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Astros.
and here comes the closer, Nick
Number
Hernandez.
72.
A chance at his first save of the year.
Hernandez.
Well, one-run game, and digging in for Philadelphia, Buddy Kennedy.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one upstairs. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team
Johan
really
Rojas.
needed it. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. And a sac bunt here.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. And the count now even up. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Trey Turner now. Check swing. Did he go? No. Kennedy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Hernandez gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Dubon to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now, Alec Bohm. 2 out, space is empty. Headed towards the corner. Smith on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Cooper Hummel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Center field. Rojas sizing this one up. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So they're down to their final out. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Falling behind 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
One strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And no one can get there.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the order now. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jordan Romano is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Christopher Sanchez.
61.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Berg. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The winning run on second base. High fly ball down the left field line. Ball game. He jacks that one out to left, and they walk it off.
Well, a grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing at the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
(6-3) our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.